Mike J. Laneside, welcome to Beers with Bowlers, and welcome Bill O'Neill to the big show. I think you're on my top 10 list of people I'd want to have a beer with.
Well, thank you. I wish I could have a beer with you. This is water, but we can we'll pretend it's beer.
You among the interesting personalities out here. Your name comes up quite a bit, on and off the lanes, whether it's in competition or just the crazy things that happen when you're out here on events. And I really enjoy you and your father. What is the O'Neill Thanksgiving like?
It's nothing but ball busting. That's all of our family get-togethers. That is Tuesday when he comes over to my house to watch my son. He, has to pick on me about something before I leave, and it's back and forth, and it's just nonstop. So if you don't like my personality, then blame it on him.
And you've come such a long way, not only on the lanes, but off the lanes, and your personality just kind of jumps out there. When did you really start picking up the confidence to not only, assert yourself in your personality, but also to have your bowling game shine through? When did that start?
Well, in high school, I was a really shy kid, super shy. I was overweight, pimple face, the whole bit, so I was real shy. And I decided to go away to college. So I went away to Michigan. I didn't have the security blanket of home, and had no other option but to start, growing a little bit, be a little more outgoing, and try to make my own friends, and it just, kind of grew from there.
Oh, that's interesting to be a part of a group like that, and then I go to your, actually it's a unique friendship that you have with Jason Belmonte, and a memorable moment that came up at the end of the Barbasol Tournament of Champions. Tell us about that.
Well, I wish I could take full credit for it. It wasn't my idea. It was Tommy Jones's idea. And he said, listen, if Wes wins, I'm going to get him with the shaving cream. But if Belmo wins, you do it. I said, all right, perfect. So one thing led to another, and I was just hoping I didn't screw it up. When he was standing there, I was just trying to find a way to get either around him or in between him to where he wouldn't see me, and I didn't hit Kimberly at the same time. So it ended up working out perfect. And up until the last moment, I thought I was going to screw it up.
Talking about your bowling game, and as we mentioned, you've kind of matured a little bit. What are things that you are working on right now to even take yourself from where you're at to the next level?
Right, I've been struggling a little bit the last 2 years to get like a really consistent stretch of tournaments to where I make a bunch of shows like I used to, and I haven't been able really to do it. I get close a lot. I have a lot of top tens in the hunt a lot. I haven't been able to really lead tournaments or get second or third. And I'm always, if I make a show, it's always the bottom, and I'm just trying to just clean up a lot of small errors. And I think sometimes when you try to add so many different pieces to your game, you end up kind of forgetting what you're best at. And then you end up, when it's there, you can't capitalize on it, because now I'm trying to work on having a straight game and being soft in my hand and getting around it, and the whole, trying to develop all these tools instead of just focusing on what I'm really good at.
Beers with Bowlers continues. Mike J. Laneside with Bill O'Neill.
You mind if I take a sip of this?
Not at all. In fact,
Sam Adams water.
I was starting to get parched. Are you a good husband?
I would hope so. I mean, I think I probably travel a little bit more than the average good husband, but it's my job, and when I'm home, I do all the laundry, and I do the cooking, and I do the cleaning. So I think as far as that goes, I think I do pretty well.
All right, and then just totally kind of off the sports topic, and I'll just kind of phrase it widely. A movie, a book, a political event, what's something that you've recently learned about that kind of just piqued your interest? A pop culture item, a news item, is there something out there that outside of bowling that's piquing your interest?
Well, I did learn that I actually can read if I actually sit down and do it. So I read, this was actually a little while back, I read The Lone Survivor, which is now a movie. So, and that's my line to my wife now, is I always wanted to say, the book's way better than the movie. So I finally got the opportunity to do that. And even if the movie was way better than the book, I was still saying, the book was way better than the movie.
All right, Bill O'Neill, thanks for stopping by. Having Beers with Bowlers. I'm Mike J. Laneside. Cheers.
Thank you.